You're watching the new episode of the Top Closer podcast with the VBros. Dion, who we have today?
We have the top dog. We have the top rep in our company. Let them know, Noel.
If you want to be a top closer, watch this episode.
Let's go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Top Closer podcast with the VBros. Today we have a leader. Not only a leader, we have somebody that is coachable. We have somebody that is breaking records every single month. We have Noel Sanchez, the top closer for the whole company for quarter number 2. Welcome, my brother. What's up, brother?
Thank you guys.
So
going amazing, man. Excited to be here. Top closer all the way from Cali to New Jersey, baby. Let's go. You know, They really paid themselves. It took them a while to get me here, you know, but
that's actually chase you around. But my first question, my brother, just of course introduce yourself, what you do. Just tell me a little bit of your background before solar, what you used to do, and how you find out about solar in the whole journey.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I'm 23 years old. I started working at 17 years old. I had a daughter at a very young age, so I had to grow very quick. You know, while a lot of people were out there partying and doing stuff, I had to be working. I had to figure out a way to make money. I used to work construction at my uncle's company, so that's how I started from doing that. Obviously, working with family sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not. You know, the pressure was always on me while everybody else was not working. I was the only one working. I've always been a hard worker. That's something that I've always been taught. So I was kind of tired of that. Started looking obviously in Indeed, trying to make more money as well and spending more time with my family as well. Yeah, I was making money over there, but it was not enough money.
How much?
You know?
How much you think so?
I was making like $5,000 to $6,000 every month just doing construction, which is in California right now. That's nothing now, you know. But we're talking years ago. We're talking a couple of years ago, you know.
6 years ago.
Yeah, and I was again 17-year-old. I had it. It was my uncle's company. I had it set, you know. But I just wanted something bigger for myself. Want something better not only for me but for my family. I think having that balance, you know, a great lifestyle, spending more time with my kids is what I was looking for. I went on Indeed, got hired to this company. We're not gonna say the name, obviously. Got hired to that company. Just started off as a setter. They sold me the dream, and I'm like, okay, if this is possible, if everything they're telling me, and I do it, I'm gonna make money, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah.
And for the record, it was a job in the solar industry.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah. So let me ask you this actually to go back. What triggered you to leave the construction business that you were with your family and just make the switch? Besides making more money, if you have another reason.
The time I was working from 5 a.m. to 8 at night, missing a lot of time with my daughter, not even seeing her grow, not being there for first steps, stuff like that. So I just needed something else. So that's definitely what triggered.
And that's actually true because people that work in the construction business, they are hard working. That's why we can tell that you work really hard and you don't make excuses. But one thing I want to go back to what you said is, I know you have a daughter at a young age, right? You said you had to grow up fast because when you're 17, bro, you just finished high school and life doesn't go as planned. You said it today, even if you try to plan everything, it's not going to go as perfect as possible, right? Things that it went as planned happened, and you had to grow up fast, right? You had to stop partying. You have to stop being a kid and being an adult because somebody's going to depend on you.
Correct.
What was your mindset when you find out about that news and what you do you took immediate action? I just want to know Noel at that time when they got the information.
Yeah, man, I think just like anybody else would have taken this information, scared.
Yeah.
That's definitely something
That's
I really want to give up this life that I was having, you know, I was having fun, partying and doing like that. And it didn't really hit me until I had her in my arms, you know? And I'm like, damn, I never knew I could love somebody as much as I love this person.
Like,
you know?
me, how much you
yeah,
love me.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, let's make that clear. JP, I'm just kidding. No, but
today in New Jersey's Dion.
Yeah, New Jersey's
I was in Cali over there.
Just in case, right?
But yeah, it was most definitely that. And the funny thing was, I didn't even graduate high school. And not a lot of people know that.
Still?
No, man. I don't have to go back to school no more.
Yeah. So we have a high school dropout, basically.
Yeah, we do.
Man, that's...
For people that are complaining,
that's
Dion,
crazy.
For people that complain and say, oh, I didn't went to college, I didn't have a good parents, I didn't have this, look at us now. You know what I mean? So
And, you know, and also, not to speed the process, but we have a guy that had a daughter at the age of 17, had to work out, like, you know, had to figure it out, right? Yeah. And drop out of high school, and now you make the switch from construction company to be in the sales industry, in the solar industry specifically, and now to be at the top closer of a company. Like how that
And the
makes you
whole
feel,
industry, too.
you know, a little bit.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what to feel. I can't, you know, I haven't even taken all this in. You know, I'm living a dream. That's what I'm doing. You know, ever since I joined you guys, obviously, like being from a different company, coming to this company is gonna change your whole work ethic. You're gonna change your mentality. You're gonna grow as a person. You even told me, hey, when I went to talk to you, you were stuck in a different mindset. But once you grow with people around you, with you guys and my mentors, leaders, all these people that I'm actually being with every day, I'm going out to the field every day with my guys. Now I'm working more hard than I ever did in construction, right?
yes,
But I'm gonna be making way more money. You know. And again, I'm not saying construction is easy, but I'd rather be knocking doors, making money, selling, than pouring cement or doing all this extra hard labor stuff. You know.
Yeah. You know what I like about solar? That you can work more hours than construction, but you can also say I'm not working today.
Yeah.
Like for example, like you Sunday and Saturday, and the time management that you have when we have it, that we have, is nowhere near compared to construction or any regular job or any a 9 to 5 that you always stuck, you know, in the chair, not doing anything. So the freedom, even though like you say, we work more now, but the beauty of this of working more here in our company is that you're working more for a better future.
Yeah, and
and
honestly,
also because you want to. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Because
I mean, honestly, try to cut you off, but the secret is now I'm working, but I love this. So it's not really like working more. I love
Exactly.
this, you know. I really do love this, you know. I love selling. I love changing people's life. I don't know. I always thought I was meant to be a sales guy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You know, that's what
I say the same thing
Like,
actually.
I don't know. It's just weird. I always felt that, like, I always been good at selling. I could sell mostly anything. Just give me a couple minutes to know what I'm gonna sell, and I'll sell it.
and you demonstrate that today.
Yeah, I did. You know.
You know?
I think so. We have a maybe like a hinge why he's the top closer of our company. Like you can tell from his attitude. But I have
and by the way, we put the trophy.
Exactly,
Right
just
Yeah.
for the
Sure,
record,
sure,
right?
sure. Just for the record.
Yeah, I have a question for you now. What made you also switch from your other solar company to us? Long story short, I know it's a little long,
I
but
was like,
what do
we
you
could be here
think?
whole time. Honestly, I was out working every leader there. I switched
Crazy.
because of the leaders, honestly. If I would have had better leaders, I would have stayed. They're probably going to watch this podcast, but I don't care because obviously now they're seeing me grow, you know? There's now, I have people, I'm telling you, hit me up from that company. Noel, what are you doing? And all this. Even people I haven't even talked to in years. Noel, I heard you're doing big things in California. I heard you with the VBros. Like you guys mentioned, a lot of people know you guys for good reason. You guys have a great image, not only in New Jersey, but also in California. And then they're curious, like, why did you guys choose me, you know?
Yeah.
As well. But honestly, the reason I did it was because of you guys. I heard a lot about you guys. That's why I came over here, and obviously I could tell you guys really care about your guys' team, and you guys have really shown me in that. And these like 90 days that I've been here, you guys have really shown me that you guys actually care for a person. You guys are not just trying to make quick money off somebody. You guys are actually here because you really want to build a family. You guys, and that's
really
exactly
do.
what you guys are doing. I had never had this much attention from a CEO company. I mean, man, just to say these guys are top level. You know, I never had anything like this, but you know.
We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you.
I just want to say I appreciate you saying that, and I want to go about literally of what happened, how we met. But I was going to say that, of course, you deserve every bit of attention.
Not that much,
yeah,
right?
Not
that much, right?
But going back to like leaders, to be honest, I said it multiple times. I wouldn't make at the time. Like I was forced to make basically this company. Like if I had an amazing leader at that time, like I would have stayed as a manager. But I didn't have good leaders, like you said. I was out working. I thought I was working so much, I was getting so little. You know, I was not getting the deserve that we wanted. Like we're not getting that back. And like when you are putting the time and and you are able to change people, like I think at the end of the day that's what we want, because money goes and by, right?
Yep.
And you can have money, you can lose money at the end of the day, but what you're gonna lose is when you change somebody's life. You gave an opportunity to somebody to come from construction or a regular job and able to make 10, 20, $30,000 in solar monthly. I think that's one thing that we are doing consistently, because when we made Velaz Solar, brother, like I want to express and give what I know, and I want to really make this as a career. We said this multiple times.
Yeah.
All right? It's not a job. This is our career. We want to build a career and a company around you guys. So that's actually what you do in California.
Yes, and it's coming more and more and more.
Oh yeah.
To add on everything that you said, GP, I heard this quote: when you're meeting new people, it's a blessing. You know why? Because you got the time to listen to what they're saying. You get to listen to their stories, and you get to listen every little detail of their life, and you get to learn everything that you've been through. And 17 with kids, changing careers, if we can call it like that, and being the top leader in our company. Sorry about that. A top installer is magical, brother. You, like JP said, you deserve everything. Now, we also have to mention
in months, right? He just have months here.
Yeah, like 3 months, literally. Now, we have to agree that we have to brainwash you a little bit when we went to California.
Yeah.
All right, nothing of this story is like butterflies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So at the same time, you had you had a winning mentality. We can agree with that. You had a winning mentality. However, you had not the wrong winning mentality, but maybe like the incorrect winning mentality at that time. Can we say that?
I think, I agree. It's like different, like they have like different belief of how a leader should be.
The
how
core
you
values.
the core value you should have as a leader, as a somebody that cares. You know what I mean? So I think we're 100. I remember we were kind of like we were having a conversation. We said like, bro, we had to brainwash Noel.
Yeah.
Like I thought this was easy. That it's harder than I thought. Like we had to brainwash. Why? Because let's talk about, you say how we met. A lot of people know us, right, Dion? And you made contact to us through Instagram, right?
Correct.
We didn't have your number. Like I knew about you. You came to the company, and by the way, before we talk about that, like you were brand new in solar, didn't know anything, and you were breaking record every single month as a rookie. Am I right?
Yes.
So that's what you like to do, break
Yeah,
record,
that's
right?
what I love to do.
That's your nickname.
So we made contact through Instagram.
The record breaker.
And you basically told us, brother, I'm
Heard
tired.
that, Michael?
You're tired of waiting. You're just tired of waiting. You're just tired of not getting result and not doing anything.
Like
I
you
just wanna
say,
start with
you
guys.
outwork your leaders.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
and basically, exactly. And basically,
crazy.
we just talk over the phone together, and you told me like, I just want to be part of this. You guys
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, Latino company. I'm ready to go. Just tell me what to do. We do it. And like a day after,
I know, like
he has a deal, right, Deal? And I'm telling Dion he has a deal.
This guy, this
And
guy
then-
was that desperate too.
Yeah, I'm like, chill out. I think we're not ready for this.
I
But
mean,
walk me through from that company, breaking record. But just walk me through, then going to the other company before here. And then like what was the day that you say, you know what, I'm going with the VBros?
yeah. So I mean, the first part, actually, like I said, I like you guys said, I was a rookie, So I always been taught to work hard. I'm like, I'm gonna do everything these guys are telling me, right? And I'm gonna see if it works. And it did work. My leaders at that time, again, it worked. I was breaking records. I was the top setter, and I only had like 7 months setting, and I beat everybody's record, right? That's what I did. After that, I transitioned to another company with still the same leaders, but they were lacking motivation. As we all know, California went through a big change from not having batteries to having batteries. They did not know how to take that. I was getting wrong information. They're just lazy, just lazy people. And that's why when I came here, I had like a lone wolf mentality. Like, I'm gonna do everything. I know I could work, but I only want it for myself.
Powerful. Yeah.
Now, what you guys have taught me is like you could still have that mentality, you could still work, but now share your knowledge, your experience, everything with the team now. And honestly, I think that's what I was craving, a team, because I didn't have a team for a long time.
You said that multiple times.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't have a team for a long time. I was tired of that. I was tired of just me by myself every day out there by myself. We know this industry does get lonely, right?
Yeah.
Which, again, is not a bad thing, but it was just, I was just craving something else. I wanted to grow a team. I wanted to change people's life. And I saw the way you guys were obviously being on social media, just having your whole team. You guys are all close. And I just needed something like that because whatever the company I was at, I just didn't have it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
What do you
Straight
think?
up.
Yeah, there's literally nothing else to be said from everything that you say. And what do you think was the biggest challenge that you had with those two companies, especially the most recent one?
Just glass on roof, we weren't getting glass on roof. That's one of the challenges. Another challenge was like I've been saying, just going to meetings. They spend their whole meeting talking about a whole book. Don't get me wrong, books are good, but we have other people in your team that are not making sales, that are not making money. If you have too many of those people that are not making money, what's gonna happen to the top guy? He's not gonna want to make money because that's all his environment is. Just nobody's making money. Everybody's sad. Everybody's depressed and stuff like that because they're not making money, and because they're not willing to change. Again, we have talked about this. Our sales process change all the time, and if you don't change, you're gonna stay behind.
100%. And actually, like I love what you said, because there's nothing wrong with reading a book. There's nothing wrong about that. But you as a leader, right, as a leader of your team, you should know what is going on with your team at the moment. Like, for example, one of the leaders in our company said, hey, our team doesn't need motivation, but find what else they need. Yeah. Sometimes they need motivation. Sometimes they need you as a leader to lead from the front, right? Sometimes they need you more active on Slack. Sometimes they need you to make one-on-one calls. Sometimes they need to take a coffee outside of work so they can express their feelings to see where they're going through. So, it's pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's one of the reasons that we as a company, we always want to do is, even though we cannot be perfect, but we always strive for that we can become, like that and always chase greatness.
Yeah.
We always chase like how we can be better, how we can have our leaders better, or sales rep, and be part of. We try to be a part of everything. So that's what happened over there.
Yeah. And actually, what you were saying, like a lot of people said, "Oh, I don't need motivation. I don't need this. I don't need that." Totally fine. Everybody needs different information and has different needs in their day to day. But if you're a really good leader, if you made your bottom guy a top performer or a really good one, you know what? The top guy, they think they're top, they're gonna work harder because, like every top performer, including us, we don't like trophies, right? We don't like incentive. But when you have somebody that they can take that from you, you work harder. So how you make your top performer work harder? Your bottom guys, they go to the next level. They will feel scared. You know what? I'm not gonna be the MVP now. I'm not gonna be the top closer now. So I had to step it up. I had to work another more hour, another more day. You know what I mean? That's basically what we're doing.
And if you don't do that as a leader, what's gonna happen? You're gonna have people like you that they're gonna feel the same way that, oh my goodness, but I'm outworking my leader by a lot. My leader is not doing anything. He's just lazing around, being a override taker.
Override public speaker.
Like public speaker.
How Andy said, oh my God, the chair thing.
Professional bar stool, something like that.
That's crazy.
So,
you say that, I'm like, wow.
And to be honest with you, most of the time that people call me or call JP, I guarantee you we're working. Of course, there's some time, we spending time with our family or having like a little vacation, like we all human. But I guarantee you that we looking through our calendar. We're looking at the next meeting that we have. On Mondays, it's almost impossible to talk with us.
But we make sure available, right?
Exactly. We make sure at least an hour, 2 hours after you call, we are available to have a chat. So that's what happened 100%. And anything you want to add, JP? I thought you were...
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Let's see if my guy is getting... I'm kidding. What Velaz Solar and Noel we are building in Landon. Shout out to Landon.
Yeah.
You know, Landon, by the way, Landon could have made it here, you know, has things to do personally, but he's managing the setter team, right? We're not doing anything different, but the numbers we are putting in California, it needs, there's company or offices that need 30 people to do.
Yeah.
So walk me through. I'm a brand new guy in California, in Velaz Solar. I start today, what we're doing different to make those numbers with just a few people. Like Linda said, like 6 people, including the manager. Can you walk me through on that?
I think we're actually like 5 people, you know? Yeah, but what we're doing is just working. Us as leaders, hey.
Let me take notes, right?
Yeah. So honestly, that's how we're doing, just working. If we have somebody hired, we're not telling them, hey, come back tomorrow, nothing like that. If we feel that they're a great fit, hey, when are you able to start? I'm able to start today. Okay, let's go out to the field today. We're going out literally to the field after the office. Before we even go to the office, we would have an area where we know where we're gonna knock.
Preparation.
Super important.
That's super important. And again, we're just a small team. I know when it gets bigger, it's gonna be too much of hectic. But what we plan on doing is our team having a little bit of teams. You know, like, hey, this guy goes with this guy goes with this guy.
Yeah.
Just having their own little team in our team. Because these guys are going to be leaders to this new guy, to this stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's what we plan on doing once we get bigger. But right now, all we're doing is just literally showing those guys how to close the deal. They're coming with us. They're shadowing us. They're knocking doors with us. They're not, after the meeting, they're not going home. Hell no. They're going straight out to the field, or else they're not working with us.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Standards. Simple standards. And not that crazy.
But I know for sure, if you had a meeting and then you go to your house and like we said, start hugging your pillow and not doing anything and not leading from the front, what's gonna happen? Eventually, your team is gonna apply the same thing that they see from their leader, right? So,
I think when it's really simple, like if we are like aligned of what we want, like we don't have to say, like Dion and I, we don't have to say, or we don't have to say to you like what we want. Like we know what we want in California. We know what we're gonna do. It just plays simple. Like we're doing this is what we're gonna do it, and just take action. You know, because we don't hire everybody that comes to us. Like we have people
Very
who want
picky.
to come in Jersey, in PA, California. They want to join us,
Yeah.
but we know they're not a
getting
good
calls
fit.
from California.
Yeah, they're not a
That's
good
right.
fit. So at the end of the day, we picking people to come join us because our culture, our values, and what we believe is really important for us. Now, I have a question. Do you want to answer that question?
No, you're
No,
going. Go ahead.
So what drives you when you're not feeling motivated? That's the public that's saying that, you know, the
Yeah, yeah.
comments and things
We
like
got
that.
all
No,
the-
what
even got
dri-
babies here.
What drives you when you're not motivated? Because like you said, sometimes you feel lonely.
Yeah.
You're not feeling motivated.
Yeah.
But what really makes you wake up every day?
Honestly, that's super easy just to answer. It's my kids. Simple as that. I wake up in the morning
They're
next
wild.
time. I know, hey, if they see me like staying home, like, aren't you gonna go to work? Aren't you gonna do that? My daughter knows. She knows. Hey, Dad, you're not gonna go
She's
make
making
money.
proposals and everything now.
You're not gonna go make money, so you could take me to Disneyland or take me to this. She knows, you know. But other than that, I want to shout out again my team because they really keep me motivated as well right now. A small team, they keep me motivated as in like, hey, we know where we're gonna knock already. We know. Imagine this. Imagine my team goes out there and knocks, and I'm at home playing video games. What is my team gonna do? Go home and want to play video games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what keeps me motivated is then when sometimes obviously we all go through this where we're like, oh, I don't feel like doing this or nothing like that. Just get on a call with my other leader. Hey, what are we gonna do today? Hey, we're gonna knock this from this time, and that's it. So I already know I have to do it. I don't think about it. I just do it.
And what makes you have this drive of being the top rep? Because that was basically the first thing that you said. I want to be the top rep in Velaz Solar. What's your drive?
Honestly, my drive then was just prove a lot of people wrong. Obviously, not you guys, because I know you guys believed in me, but other people in a different different companies are like, just kind of let them know that, you guys lost a good thing, Because again, why when I was leaving, they're like, oh, you're gonna be this, you're gonna do that. Bro, they did that right when I was with you guys already, They try to offer me all these stuff and stuff like that, but again, money is everywhere, opportunity isn't, and I feel this is a great opportunity for me.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
And by the way, there's a lot of people waiting.
They are there.
There's a lot of people waiting to be the chosen one. And you know what's the crazy part? That me listening to you, paying attention to everything that you're saying, you know what's the difference between you and for those that are waiting to be the chosen one? That the ones like us, we're not waiting. We go and we get it done.
That's right.
We're going to be in the front line. So you know what's gonna happen. I'm next in the list.
Sir.
You know what I mean? Like you have no other choice, and the only choice that I have is me, and I count on me, and I'm gonna go to any solar company that I go, for example, your case, and I'm gonna dominate it. But it's even crazier when you go to a new solar company and they have doubts. And you know what's even crazier than that? That they create those doubts to you.
That's true.
And instead of you doing 20, 15 sales in a month, they can listen up. You know what? You can go to your house today. Like, you know what? We're not knocking. Let's do like a little party. Let's go for a beer. Right?
Yeah.
So we will never stop preaching that in our company. You know, you got nothing is given.
Nothing happens.
Steven and Nicole, they don't have any extra privilege in our company. They make the same thing money. They make the same amount of money of whatever any other leader makes. And a lot of people didn't believe that too. You remember that, JP?
Facts.
They didn't believe it. So that's what I love, brother. Not gonna lie to you. We love broken people.
Yep.
Because broken people, we are the one that work the hardest, the one that we believe in ourselves the most, and especially that we are Latinos. You know, we're not here to play games.
We're hustlers.
You know what I mean? Like we want to lead from the front, and we want to show that our name is present in the moment.
And I want to mention about something. Like when we met each other first, I'm not gonna mention his name, but he said, you know what, he's just new guy. He doesn't know too much. Yeah, he just, said or anything like that. He's not a leader. He not like I'm the one running this. And me personally, as a leader, I know my job is to create more leaders.
Yep.
My job is to make sure that everybody has the same opportunity to become a leader to go to the next level. So I want to talk about the next 5 minutes about leadership. We were talking about taking the front end, trying to figure it out. Like a great leader, we can all agree that you just jump in a water, you find a way to and figure out how to swim. Am I right?
Yeah.
Sure.
And I asked you a question, just a question. I'm gonna tell you what I asked you that you probably didn't catch up. I asked you yesterday, what's next for you next quarter? And do you know what you said? You remember it? Come on. You don't remember?
No, let's see if you remember.
Okay. You said, I just want Pablo in my team to make more sales and break my record. You
That's
thought
what
I
I said.
asked you a question. That was a trick question to see if you getting and you catching up with what we're saying. And I think we are both there, and I can agree that I felt proud because that's what we want.
That's what a leader.
You can say, you know what? I'm making more money. I'm making more records. I'm making more sales. No, you already the first 4 months. You already did what you got to do personally.
You already prove yourself.
You prove yourself. You're one of the best, and you want to make people even better than you. That's what we want. We want people that like if somebody's better than me, there's people that can handle an objection better than me. Can maybe do a door page better than me. If I'm able to create that person, I feel proud. So I just want to say, you should be proud of yourself. Let's keep making leaders. And for a person that come here and want to be a leader, wanted to go to the next level, any advice that you want to give that to that person?
Honestly, just put in the work there. Just find a great leader. Just find somebody you look up to. Find a mentor. I think that's what everybody's missing. Like you said, everybody needs different needs, right? This person might need you to motivate. This other person might need you to do one-on-one training. Every person's different, so find what you need. Obviously, we know whatever you guys out there need is Velaz Solar. That's what
Of course.
Velaz Solar to the top.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but most definitely just put in the work. And again, hard work always wins.
That's right.
Powerful, man. Powerful. And I would like to add something too. You know when you really become a leader? When you only think about your team.
That's true.
Like JP told you that, like I asked you. That was a trick question.
Like, let's see if he's getting there. He's
you
getting
know,
this point.
You know what's the crazy thing? You'll be surprised if you ask the same question to a lot of top leaders, not only in the industry, in a lot of places in the world, and they're going to tell you, no, I want to do 10 installations next month. Just an example.
Leaders eat.
That's another thing that I was going to say.
Okay.
In this week, we all going to be learning from chapter 17 and 18, thanks to Andy, our mentor. So the book about leaders eat last. Just the name of the book.
Yeah, you
know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like just
if
the
you
name.
Don't get that thing
exactly. Like just the name of the book. It tells you your team is more important than you.
Yeah.
Why? Because your team represents who you are as a person, who you are as a leader, right? And who you are as a killer. And yeah, brother, let's like 3 months from now. Let's see how big your team has grown.
California is going to be dominated.
Exactly. Let's see if Pablo or the new closer, they're going to be like 22 cells. 22 cells, right?
Yeah,
22, 23.
22 cells in a month.
Let me say one thing about leadership. Like, if you want to go somebody, doesn't matter what level you have, breaking record. Like, let's put this clear. 41 cells in a quarter. That's top of the top in the whole industry that does that. Let's make that clear. A company doesn't do that. There's a team that doesn't do that in a quarter. And I want to say that we said this morning. If you're somebody that wants to go to a next level or you think you're good, you need three type of person in your life. You need a person you look up, a person that you want to be in the next 5, 10, 15 years, which is your mentor. You need a person that you are competing against. Every single day, they're gonna keep you that edge. They're gonna keep you to go to the next level. You need a person to mentor. Just one on each level. If you are able to find a mentor, if you are able to find somebody that is competing against you, if you can find one person that you can mentor, you're doing the right thing. That's what all you need to do. Just start with one person, one person at a time, and promise you're gonna be changing your life in California and the whole United States, brother.
Most definitely. Like you guys say, 90-day revolution, baby.
Let's
Anything
go.
you want to do to wrap this up, brother?
I just want to say
What we doing in California? Let them know. What we gonna do next
making
quarter?
noise.
Come on.
You know what we're doing next quarter? We're gonna be the top office, top installing, top sales. That's where we're going. We're gonna
There
build
you
more
go.
leaders. I want at least
He said it right here.
I want at least 6 guys, 7 guys here in this podcast. You guys asking them the same questions, where they were at, mentality-wise, everything, because we're changing people's life one day at a time.
Beautiful.
That's right.
Now listen up. If you want to earn this,
Let's go.
if you want to earn this little gift right here, you know what you got to do? Tell them what they got to do.
You got to be a top closer. You got to work your ass off because that's just not easy.
Exactly. So stop complaining.
Stop hugging your pillow.
Stop hugging your pillow. I don't know why you always keep hugging your pillow. Like today's meeting, I got mad. There's so many complainers, man. Right?
Unbelievable.
Stop complaining and start taking action right now. Velaz Solar to the top, baby. Win with us
Or watch us win.
Let's go, baby.
Go.